Hi Taurus, this is going to be your art channeled message. I channel messages through art, creativity. I really hope my messages inspire you to see the art within yourself, within your journey, within everything around you, because everything is art, everything is symbolic, and we all start from zero. It's also very important, once again, to see the art within yourself, to be yourself, because your journey is unique to you only. Everything should be a reflection of you only. You should learn to appreciate it as well. If you'd like a personal reading or personal art, all of the information as well as what I offer is down below. And lastly, there's no rules here, so if this finds you, it's definitely meant for you. You can binge watch them, watch my old videos, because there's the overall message, the overall art, and then there's the underlying message. There's a reason I describe what I draw instead of show you. Obviously, I show you sometimes when I'm doing like those big videos where I do paintings and stuff, but for these, I just, for some reason, like to describe them. It's like, what do you see? How do you interpret it yourself? You know what I mean? What I started drawing for you was something weird. At first, it was almost inconclusive. I could only make out the letter B, if anything. But then as I kept drawing, it turned into like a wolf from the back. It was like from the back perspective, howling at the moon or looking up to the sky. It almost reminds me of the moon card. The moon has everyone's full attention, kind of like how the sun gives us vitamin D and how the plants need sun as well to survive. So do the beasts. And I screamed when I got the beasts come out at night. Nocturnal things come out at night to connect with the moon. And what letter did I get at first? B. So this is already crazy and it's already making sense. I'm getting you're going to be feeling more alive at night. Don't be scared by it, just roll with it, because clearly something has caught your attention, or clearly something is important. And this reminds me of when you're like driving at night, how you're almost distracted by how clear you see the moon. Like there's no fog, there's no clouds, there's no nothing. And you're almost just, like I said, distracted by how clear you see it. It puts you in a daze, it puts you in a trance. You're going to be in this trance state, but in a good way. You can be in a trance while writing. You can be in a trance by doing chores. It's instinctual, it's automatic, kind of like channeling as well. Like when you're channeling, it just comes to you. You don't think of it, you don't plan it, it just happens. So go with it. Don't be scared by that, because not all things that happen in a trance-like way are bad. Does that make sense? It's like there's trance literally, and then there's trance just to describe an activity. Lastly, wolves howl at the moon to communicate. It's like they're trying to lure other wolves or warn others about predators. And wolves communicate even more when the moon is in its full phase. So there's heavy communication in moon hours. I'm hearing too late night convos. Late night convos are always the best, right? So it's like no wonder this will be happening, because that's when wolves, aka humans, you connect the most to their own kind. And this is where things get really, really interesting. So before I channeled something for you, Taurus, for Scorpio, I drew a dog. I have yet to record that one, but it's what I channeled, it's what I got. It's a sleeping dog. It's all about like the sleeping positions. And then I realized Scorpio is your opposite sign. And how interesting is it? It's like the moon, you're alive, you're awake, you're observing, and then Scorpio got like asleep. So getting this could literally be a connection you have with a Scorpio, your opposite sign. I'm also getting something about opposite time zones, like just communicating at like these weird hours. Or communicating in such strange ways. I feel like opposite signs are very special, because I've realized I understand Virgos a lot, and Virgo is my opposite. So maybe that's what's going on here. So glad I sort of put that together, because that's very important, I think. Let's see. I'm gonna get this So you're gonna be having a late night conversation with somebody, like something going down in the nighttime, just everything like that. We have shapeshifter, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. I'm also seeing everything in everyone. So you see the potential in somebody. To me, potential screams like someone has potential, but maybe not everyone sees it. Or this could be someone that's kind of outcasted, different. I mean, anyone that comes out at night or any nocturnal beasts are usually very different, right? And werewolves, sort of getting wolf, not werewolf, but werewolves are technically shapeshifters. I've said this a few times in different readings in different ways, but Professor Lupin in Harry Potter, he changed from human to werewolf. So it's like you're a different person at night, or someone else you're connected to is a different person at night. It's like conversations always hit different at night. So it's like you're navigating or having these deep conversations. I'm also getting something about different dimensions, different parts of yourself. And then we have shadow attribute, projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. Let's see. Also getting something about, like, if you're having a conversation with someone, make sure what they're telling you is truthful. Make sure they're giving you a clear projection or a clear perception, because the moon is all about things that are being concealed. It's not quite conclusive. Even this reading even started out with me being confused. So it's like maybe the late night conversation, since it happens at night when the moon is out, means there's still a lot of things you don't know about this person. Reminds me too of how people meet people online, like catfish, where they just speak online and that's it. There's really no face to the name, name to the face. Then we have the star. The star is also out at night, but it has a different job. Stars can be, I guess, big or small. I'm getting the stars, like, this is a weird comparison, but I'm getting the stars make up the moon. It's like stars are the little details in the sky, and then the moon is the bigger picture. You're missing the bigger picture, but you have the details that give it the illusion that you know a lot about somebody. I don't know what that means, but I'm going with it. I'm going on instinct. Then we have judgment, which is like they're surrendering to the sky. They're letting whatever happens. It looks like they're going with the flow. Something's coming back. It's kind of like how nocturnal animals disappear during the day, but then they come back at night. I think someone only speaks to you at night. Oh, here we go. This kind of screams booty call territory, but I don't think you're actually that, but it just feels weird. 3 of Wands. You're waiting for somebody to get on a call. What do they call that? Get on Zoom. That's what it feels like here. And didn't I say it's like wolves howl at their own kind? It's like they're trying to get a message out, and they communicate even more during those hours when the moon's out fully. And it's like someone hears it or someone's waiting for the call. That's how I'm seeing this too. It's just like listening to it intently. I don't see this as stalking or researching, but just like waiting for it. Feeling it come, like instinctually. It's almost like you know what someone does before they even do. There's that weird connection I was getting. Then we have justice, but it flipped in reverse. I only do reversed when it like does that, so we're doing it. Then we have the 5 of Wands and the Emperor. I'm getting something isn't quite right here. Kind of getting, reminds me of Mean Girls, whenever they would, like, go to that one reenactment of, with animal noises, and it was like, that was the metaphor or the comparison of how high school is. It's very vicious, everyone attacking each other. It's kind of like animals in a way. We're very similar to animals. I remember I was getting, I said wolves also howl when they're in trouble or when there's predators. So it's like someone's going to be communicating with you to, like, help you in a way. Like, watch out for this person, watch out for this. Watch out, this person's around or this person's back. Then we have student. Humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. So I'm kind of seeing this in a good way. You're learning from somebody. You're learning a lot about someone. You're just having all these nice conversations. They seem like they're leading you down the right path. But I'm also seeing student in a toxic way as, like, I jump, you jump. Bad influences versus good influences. It's like someone's sort of your mentor, and you really have to differentiate between, like good knowledge. It's like I'm actually learning nice things from them, and it's like they're sort of changing me. It's like shadowy stuff, shadow aspects, and that's what this deck is all about. And then we have arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge. Exactly, I didn't even read that yet. And then we have the unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. Also getting someone's a lot talk, but no action. And it's really funny because I mentioned it was like things only go down at night, but things are inactive throughout the day. Only can make time for you at night. Very talkative at that time. I remember I was talking about trance-like stuff as well. You're going to be in a trance, you're going to get your best ideas at night, you're going to be feeling more alive at night. It's probably because this person is rubbing off on you. And also, I guess you just gravitate to the moon. It has an effect on you. I'm going to get a Bob Ross card. Also getting something about, like, moving forward, be careful who you see as a teacher. Because there's layers to people. It's like, this is what you see, but then here's the rest. Then we have 7. And the more that you paint, the more that you're able to visualize. Then there's that trance-like thing. You can be in a trance when you're painting. Like, kind of like how I do it. That's technically channeling. It's like, I feel like you're going to be channeling more. Channeling more on your own. And you don't really need anyone else to channel. The more that you paint, the more you're able to visualize. I feel like you're also going to be getting, like, visualizations. It's also kind of like a moon vibe. So that's why it's good, because it's like your subconscious is trying to tell you something. Your dreams are trying to tell you something. Your mind is more alive at night because, well, technically that's when you should be sleeping, but it's like you're bringing a dream to life because you're not sleeping. This is very interesting, and I'm kind of seeing the Emperor and Temperance as what I was saying with the Scorpio and Taurus, sorry. Scorpio and Taurus thing. It's like two people that are merging. And Temperance could even mean opposites attract. Two people that sort of complement each other. But you also have to be careful with your opposite. Oh my god, it's like opposites attract. Like having these late night conversations, meeting someone that's unusual, but for some reason it works. It's like always waiting for the call, always waiting for them to speak, always listening to them. Okay, Taurus. That's the end of this art channeled message. Please like, subscribe, support the channel in any way you can. I'd really, really, really appreciate it. And yeah, it seems like you're going to be connecting with a lot of other nocturnal beasts like yourself. A lot of interesting conversations, interesting people. Okay, guys. Bye.